What's up, world? It's your boy Double O coming at you again live from Atlanta, Georgia. Just want to give you a quick shout tonight. It's Saturday. It's day number 52 in the series, and I hope that you have enjoyed what you've heard thus far, and I hope that you will share any videos that inspire you and kind of help you to reach your goals, help you to write your goals down and inspire you to motivate you to get out and actually do something about the goals that you have set for yourself, or the goals that you have been blessed with or inspired with in your own mind. Today I want to talk a little bit about food. We must feed ourselves to a proper food. That's mental food, spiritual food, and physical food. Remember, it's so basic, this thing that I learned when I was a little boy, and many of us have heard it over and over and over again, probably thousands of times. You are what you eat. You are what you eat. That is such a very simple and profound statement that I believe it kind of goes over our heads in many, many ways. If you sit there and you feed your mind negative, crazy, non-inspiring things, then you will become that type of person. You can't help it. You cannot help but be what you give yourself, what you give your mind to eat, what you give your body to eat, what you give your spirit to eat. So if you don't feed yourself the proper food, then you become weak in those areas. Your body breaks down, your mind breaks down, your spirit breaks down, and thus you become a weak person, and eventually you will die, right? You will get sick, you become ill, and that goes for all three phases of your existence: your mental existence, your spiritual existence, and your physical existence. We must diet or give ourselves the proper nutrition on all of those levels. Without that, again, we become weak and sickly, and things begin to break down in our life, and then you begin to experience problems and issues and whatnot. So I want to encourage you to really every day start to eat better, eat physical food better. Cut out. I'm talking to myself as well, because I'm a cookie monster. I love cookies and sweets. I'm crazy about that kind of stuff. I'm cookies and milk kind of person. You know what I mean? But so I have to really fight that feeling of gorging on cookies and sweets. I really do. So, but other than that, my diet is very, very clean and very, very, I eat very, very healthy. I take good care of my body. And as you can tell, my skin is clear and things of that nature. I used to have very, very bad acne when I was younger. And I quit eating pork, I quit eating beef, and I cut back on chicken and whatnot. And I pretty much, just try to eat fish and vegetables and things of that nature, and eat in moderation and not gorge out on just bad food. I see people complain about their health all the time, and then they sit down and eat a big greasy plate of meat and or something bad for them. And then I'm asking myself, I'm like, how can you complain about being ill and being sick, and you feeding yourself this type of crap? We must become mentally strong enough to resist those things, and the only way we can do that is feed ourselves good mental food, and that's by reading good books on proper nutrition. That feeds your mind, and then again, as I always say, the mind tells the body, right? So feed your mind good food, feed your mind motivation. Don't be afraid to Google. We have Google and whatnot now. Google good nutrition and proper nutrition for yourself, and start to eat better. My friend Charlotte Jefferson Huggins is doing a series on cooking with C. Jefferson, and she's asking for ideas. I want some of y'all to chip in some ideas. Something that's good for us to eat, and then you know, she'll create the videos and she'll create the recipes, and all you gotta do is just go on her page and look at some of the beautiful creations that she's making that will make us healthier. But you know, really dig into it. You know, being a vegetarian, I think, is a wonderful thing. I was a vegetarian for many years, and then I slipped back into eating fish and chicken. But you know, even that for myself, I'm gonna cut, you know, chicken out of my diet, and beef altogether is gone. But you know, you have to really focus, man, and really understand that you are what you eat. Very important that we do that. And then again, it starts with the mind. Start feeding your mind the proper food. Start eating some Start reading some good books. Start listening to some really great motivational videos like this one. Hopefully this motivates you and inspires you to do better. You know, pick up some books on nutrition and things of that nature, and then start feeding your physical body good food. Of course, you have the Bible, we have the Quran, you have your great spiritual teachers out there who really inspire us. One of my favorite is Joel Osteen, and then of course my favorite of all time is Minister Louis Farrakhan, who taught me many things that I will never and I am forever grateful for. There's Bishop T.D. Jakes. He's a great spiritual leader and a pastor. You know, several great spiritual leaders are out there that I think will really help you if you listen to them, and you know, you listen to the message and take the message and do with it some good for yourself. You know, many times we get caught up in the person and all of the things that people say about them. You know, that's something that, you know, you have to become an accurate thinker so that you can really get it. You know, because if you let the media form your opinion about people and about things, you'll be way off base, because they don't give you the truth. They give you drama, so because it intrigues people, it sells advertisements, and it sells newspapers, and it sells magazines, and it sells spots on radio. You know, so you got to become an accurate thinker. You really have to work on that, because you know, people, they're out there to create drama. Let all of that go. You know, so it's very important that we take in the proper nutrition in the mind, and physical and spiritual, and we feed all three phases of our body, all three parts of our existence, because without having all three parts of our bodies in the best of health, it becomes very difficult to succeed. You know, success in life really means nothing if you're not physically healthy, and you can't succeed if you're not mentally healthy. Really, you have to have a great mental state of mind, and spiritual really is the higher conscious, the higher self, that will really bring you into, you know, the other two as well. So again, I'm not trying to preach to you. I really just want to inspire you to and motivate you to go out and learn, and to feed your mind, feed your body and your spirit, so that you can become a better person, so that you can reach your goals and do the things that you really need to do. You know, it's very important. You know, we need you. The world needs you to become a better person. We need you to succeed in life. We need you to help us lead the world into, you know, a greater existence. I have children that I want to leave the world a better place, and I found it when I got here. If you have children, I hope that you want to do the same, you know, for them. Let's leave the world a better place, and the only way we can do that, there's only one way. Fix the person that's sitting in the chair with you or watching this video. You are the only way to improve the world. I can only improve the world in this existence that I have right here. You can only improve the world in your existence. And I'm telling you, that's where it starts. Looking outside of ourselves, will not do it. We have to look inside of ourselves. Once we become better and we learn to pervade that positive attitude, and that beautiful person that's inside of each one of us, then the world becomes a beautiful place. If we kill it, or if we fail to do that, then we will fail at what we're trying to do. And so anyhow, thank you again. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you listening. I hope that you will take this message for what it's worth and really think about what you're feeding yourself, your mind, your body, and your spirit. Change your diet. Get it right. Let's get better. Let's do it together. Thank you very much for listening. I appreciate it. Peace. One love. Double.